Yo, what's up, guys? Sweider here again with another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. And, Beta 1.8 just came out, and I had stuff I wanted to talk about today. So I'm going to be experiencing the new Beta 1.8 and trying to talk about some stuff. So let's see how this goes. Looks like I spawned in I think this is a swamp biome. And I'm a bit laggy. That's all good, though. It's to be expected. And, yeah. I think my computer's still trying to render all this area and stuff. So let's start off. Let's kill some cows, some chickens, get some meat. Wow, this lag. Terrible lag. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So I don't get how this new system works and whatnot. But, that's besides the point. There was stuff I wanted to talk about today. I got a lot of feedback on my video about my father, and so I kind of wanted to go into what exactly happened and stuff like that. You know, he came home at about 4 o'clock in the morning or so after a day at work, and you know, he sat down on the chair in the living room to watch some TV, and his stepson came in after he fell asleep, went into the gun safe, got a pistol, and crouched down behind the chair and shot him in the back of the head. You know, I had mentioned that in my last video, but the bullet went in the back right side of his head, and it got lodged behind his right eye, which is, it's crazy. He's very lucky to be alive, and I really just, you know, I want to say I appreciate all the feedback. Everybody that was originally from my channel, everybody, what the heck is this? Everybody that came over from Dowsy's channel. Hey, cool, we got lava right here. Awesome. But everybody that came over from Dowsy's channel, anybody who just found my channel randomly, you know, I'd like to thank everybody for all the crazy amounts of support that I've received. And my last video was kind of all over the place, because it was one of those videos that was just, it was straight from the heart. It was a crazy video. So, I mean, that's why the last video was just all over the place. The kid hasn't exactly said why he did it. Mind you, he's been living with my father since he was about 3, and he's 16, almost 17 now. And this lag is really annoying, but he's 16, almost 17 now, and yeah, he hasn't quite said why he did it. Nobody really knows, and you know, we may never know. And it's just a crazy situation that's going on. I thought I'd give a little update on his situation, as much as I know, and kind of how it's been affecting me. You know, I'm not sure how it's been affecting the whole family, because they haven't really said much to me. They haven't really been giving me feedback on how my father's doing, anything like that. So I'm kind of, you know, I can only tell everybody what I know. The day after he was shot, you know, the whole first 24 hours he was slipping in and out of a coma. Just crazy. They didn't know if he'd, you know, wake up and stay awake and whatnot. My cat's meowing in the background, but they really didn't know. It was pretty touch and go. Looks like there's some cows down there. Yeah. When I went there, I did go and visit him Saturday. And I hit the wrong button. I did go and visit him Saturday. What the heck? Are my buttons just all messed up or what? Like, why is my inventory not opening? Inventory, open. I can't figure out how to open you. Why are you not opening? Ugh. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. You know, I'm still a bit scatterbrained. Saturday when I went to see him, when I got there, his eyes were swollen shut. And before I got there, his fiance asked him, you know, if he wanted me there, so I don't need to list players. No, I don't want it on button 1. I want it on, I don't know, we'll put it on I guess. So for some reason, yeah, it's not working. There we go. Okay, so, oh, where was I? Jeez, I'm totally getting lost here, doing the Let's Play and whatnot. Like I said, I'm pretty scatterbrained, you know, there's just a lot been going on, but, the fiance had asked if he wanted me there, because, you know, like, I don't know how much I touched on this in the last video. You know, we aren't the closest, we haven't talked in quite a while, which, you know, had me feeling pretty bad, so yeah, she asked if he wanted me there, and, you know, like I said, the day after it happened, he was squeezing people's hands pretty firmly, you know, to let them know, like, yes to questions and stuff like that. I hear spiders, but, when she asked him, she said that he squeezed her hand tighter than he squeezed for any other question, which just showed that he really wanted me there, which, you know, last time I talked to my father, you know, we ended our relationship on bad terms, you know, we'll leave it at that, but he really wanted me there, and I noticed this when I got there, but I didn't know the full extent of it, but, let me change the lighting here. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today. Let's just brighten this thing up. But, yeah, when I grabbed his hand and I was like, you know, Dad, I'm here, he actually, you know, shed a few tears, which, according to the fiance, because his eyes haven't been tearing up at all, they've been having to put, like, you know, like a sort of, like, lubrication in his eyes to, you know, just to keep him from drying out, and he shed the first tear knowing that I was there, which means that, you know, he was really touched that I actually, you know, came to see him, which, you know, that makes me feel amazing to know that he actually wanted me there, when I didn't think he did, you know, or I didn't think that he would. I wasn't sure, you know, and, so, I mean, that kind of tugged at my heartstrings, you know, it kind of makes you put everything into a different perspective, like, geez, you know, he really did want me there, maybe, you know, we can form this relationship that we never had, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I broke down the other day, you know, and just cried, you know, because of everything that's been going on, and I'll be the first one to admit, you know, I cried, you know, straight up, it's been really affecting me, and, but, that was at about 3 o'clock when I got there. I don't know if you guys can see what's going on, I'm mining iron and coal right now to make torches, but, I got there at about 3 o'clock, and, you know, he had a breathing tube in, he had, another tube going to his nose just for extra oxygen to help him breathe, because he was having a lot of trouble. They had him restrained to the bed, because he was trying to pull tubes out of his mouth and his throat, and, you know, everything, because he's confused. He has no idea why he's there. You know, nobody wants to tell him yet. They want him to recover a bit before they tell him what's going on. So he's very confused right now. He just knows that he's in a lot of pain and doesn't know why. And when I went back in, you know, to check on him at about 7 o'clock, after spending some time with the family and whatnot, and giving him some time to rest, I went back in, you know, like I said, about 7 o'clock, and they had the tubes out of his throat. He was breathing on his own, which was amazing. You know, he was able to move his right leg around. You know, like I said, he was able to squeeze your hand to let you know that, you know, yes to a question, or he wouldn't squeeze if it was a no. You know, he's been responsive, and I just hit a cave with a spider in it. But he's been responsive, which is, it's amazing to think that Wednesday is when he got shot, and so far, you know, the day after, you know, when he came out of his coma, as he was slipping in and out of it, you know, he was responsive enough to squeeze your hand and let you know answers to questions, even though he can't really talk. At about 8 o'clock, at about 7:30 or so, he was, he was able to actually say yes to a question. I'm not quite sure what they asked him, which is amazing. He's talking already, very little, but he's talking a little bit, so that's good. What else? 9 o'clock when I left, I was like, look, I know we haven't exactly had the greatest relationship, but I came down just to let you know that I do care. You are my father, and I'm always going to have a place in my heart for you. And he squeezed my hand so hard, just really hard. And he didn't let go for a little bit, like, he was really happy I was there, which really, it made me feel good. Yeah, geez, I don't even know where I'm going with this. This is still a touchy subject for me. But, everybody showed me support, so I thought I'd give everybody an update, because everybody, is, I'm praying for your father, I'm praying for you, your family, and I thought that it would only be fair to give everybody an update on the whole situation. So yeah, at about 9 o'clock, the swelling in his eyes had gone down, his eyes were open. One of them, his right eye is kind of lazy right now, and his left eye, you can only see about a third of it, so it was kind of rolled back. Just from all the, just everything that's going on. And, oh, jeez. What else? Yeah, he was, I've recently been told that, they put him up in kind of like a high chair sort of thing, and, he was able to drink a little bit of water on his own. He was able to, eat a few ice chips. He can't really eat, but he's getting there. He's talking. He knows, where he lives and all that good stuff. He knows, he knows his name. He's able to tell how many kids certain family members have and whatnot. So he's doing so amazing, and this place is cool. Yeah, like I said, he was able to sit up. He was able to, he knows who he is. He knows that he's in the hospital, but he's not sure why yet. And the family's not ready to tell him because they don't know how it'll affect his recovery. So they haven't really told him yet. And, I mean, they plan to. The fiancé wants to be the one to tell him what happened because it was her son that shot my father. So she thinks it's only right that she tells him. And don't think she's like most mothers, like, oh no, that's my baby. Yeah, she's really worried about her son, but she understands her son. Her son really messed up, and she's pushing for her son being prosecuted just as much as any of our family members are. She wants justice, even though it's her son, and as hard as that is for her to say, she wants justice. Because her what she told me is, she's like, my son did wrong, and I can't deny that, and he needs to pay the consequences. So, that's, that whole situation, and, she's told me that she has to emotionally detach herself from her son, because, he messed up, and he needs to pay the consequences for it. Yeah, like I said, my family really hasn't contacted me, and I can't really get a hold of my family to figure out what else is going on. This is all I know for now, but the doctors are just, baffled at how quickly he is recovering from everything, I mean, like I said, the bullet entered the back right side of his head and got lodged behind his right eye, and he's just recovering so fast, and so far he hasn't moved his left side yet. They think that it's it's possibly paralyzed. His brain is still swollen, so they don't know if it's from the swelling or if it's going to be permanent or what. But I mean, he's talking a bit. He's able to move around a bit. He was able to roll himself over onto his left side a little bit when I was in there. And yeah, just everything, I'd really like to thank everybody for the crazy amount of feedback that I've gotten. It was really nice, I'd really like to thank my buddy X Dowsey. who a lot of you probably know, since most of you are, you know, watching this, or a lot of you watching this are from his channel. Those who aren't, you know, didn't come here from his channel, please go check him out. You know, Dowsey. He's a good friend. I met him through YouTube. You know, we talk quite a bit on Skype, and he's become a really good friend, and you know, he's helped me a lot to get through everything. Like, I almost didn't upload that Terraria video about my father, but he's like, look, you know, that it's a message you really want to get out there, and I really think you should post it. It's a good message. And if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have posted it. You know, he gave me that, you know, that little pep talk and got me to post it. You know, and he even told his subs about it, which is why I said a lot of you are probably here from his channel. You know, he spread the video around, you know, and helped it get the recognition that I really wanted it to get. And I'm very grateful for all the support I got. You know, another one of my buddies, Tricky O'Toole, he uploaded the video to his channel, and you know, because, you know, I told him, I was like, you know, money's tight, you know, because he asked how often I go visit my father. My father's about an hour and a half away, and I really don't have a way to get there, and, you know, money's really tight. And he's like, look, bro, if you need help, I am willing to send you money to get you to go see your father, because he's like, you know, I'd probably just spend it on a video game, so you'd put it to, you know, way better use than I would, because it's for a good cause. And I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna accept the money, because I really don't, you know, that's his hard-earned cash, and, you know, I really, as appreciative of it I am, I don't want to take his money, you know. But it's crazy, all the generosity and kindness and support I've received through all of this. And I can't thank everybody enough, you know, because all the feedback has just made me feel amazing. You know, it's definitely helped me keep my head up. I know Saturday after I got back, you know, I wasn't hungry on my way down there because of everything going on. And I actually didn't eat for about 2.5 days after everything happened, because it's been taking its toll on me. And I wasn't drinking anything, which is totally unhealthy, and I see a mob spawn right there. I wasn't drinking anything. I got to the point where, you know, my wrist started to hurt. I was getting a headache just from dehydration. And I've had to force myself to eat and drink, because everything's just been, you know, just tearing me up. And ouch! All the support has definitely helped me out a lot. And my father is doing phenomenal, given the situation. You know, my family's holding in there. You know, he's got family there every single day. Just, you know, just giving him that support, and, you know, letting him know that he's got people that love him. And so, I mean, that's good. That's amazing. And yeah, just, I don't know, there's a lot that's been going on, and I feel like I'm doing the same thing I did in my Terraria video, where I'm repeating myself a lot, which I greatly apologize for. But I don't script these, you know. I speak my videos just, whoa, creeper. I speak my videos just straight from the heart, because I feel that's the best way to do these videos. Is not some scripted, you know, like a robot reading kind of videos. You know, I just wanna, you know, this is how I'm feeling, and I want everybody to know, you know, what's going on and all that. And I think I'm gonna cut this video off here soon. Any questions? If anybody, you know, if the Sweider super friends have any questions about my father, feel free to ask, because as you can see, you know, as tough as this situation is on me, I am an open book. If you have any questions, you know, just feel free to ask. If I know the answer to it, I will answer the question. Yeah, and I, you know, once again, I greatly appreciate all the support and feedback that I've received, you know, from you know, Dowsey, and, you know, the support from Tricky. It's all been just so amazing, guys. And you know, all of the subscribers, you know, my whole intention of that video was just to help people. And it's crazy, because I you know, I read all my comments and stuff, and as a lot of you have probably seen, I reply to all of them, or as many as I can as well. And there's been a few people that have commented saying that I totally changed their outlook and you know, made them want to change their ways, which made the video totally worth it. It made me so happy to know that I could use my situation instead of just, you know, grieving and being stressed out with it. I can use it to turn it around and help other people. Because not only is this YouTube channel a way for me to entertain people, you know, when I need it, as everybody's seen, this is also my therapy. You know, like when I got something bugging me, you know, I talk about it on these videos, and you know, I really needed to get everything off my chest, which is what the Terraria video and this video was about. And all the support is definitely helped a lot. And yeah, on a totally different subject, this 1.8, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's kind of weird, but back on subject. Yeah, just once again, I know how annoying it probably is that I keep repeating myself, but once again, I'd like to thank everybody for all the support I've received. It's greatly appreciated, and I wish you all the best. But I think I'm gonna kill a few more zombies here, mine some more iron. This map has a crazy amount of iron. I don't know if they upped the spawn on ores. It looks like there's one of those aimbot skeletons over there. They just kick everybody's butt. I've watched a lot of Let's Plays on this. But yeah, I hope everybody had a great week, and I just want you to know that my father is doing great. I'll keep everybody updated if you want to. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna start when I get news. I'm gonna start updating the situation. You know, every update I get for those who are curious on how my father's doing. I'm gonna start, you know, updating on Twitter every time I find out something. So feel free to follow me. Links in the description. And the skeleton's kicking my butt. But links in the description. Any questions anybody might have, feel free to ask. I'll make sure I answer them to the best of my abilities. And I wish everybody a great week, but I'm going to cut this video off fairly soon. I keep saying that I'm going to cut it off, but I keep running into crap. Oh, die! Thank you. So, yeah, let's head back up to the surface, cut this video off. You know, once again, thanks for all the support. You know, anybody and everybody that sees this video, please go to Dallas's channel and give him a big thanks for helping me out. And once again, thanks everybody who has came over to my channel and, you know, supported me through all of this. So yeah, until next time, everybody. My next video is probably going to be a Terraria video or something. I don't know. It depends upon how I feel. If you have any comments on what you'd like to see, leave it in the description box. You know. You're not in the description box. Blah. Leave it in the comments if there's any games you want to see, preferably free because I don't have any money. Any feedback on the video, leave that in the description box below. Once again, I don't care about likes. This is my therapy session. Just reading the comments is enough for me. So yeah, until next time, everybody, I wish you the best, and I'll see you next time. Peace.